Hey tubers, what's happening? So I know this is gonna be weird, and I know it's in the whatever you call that shit. So whatever. It's yeah. So anyways, so let's talk a little bit about life. So it seems that yeah, the people I work for fucking piss me off, and I don't know if this is okay. Let's back up a little bit. So, most of y'all watch me pretty regularly whenever I post something. And sometimes it takes you a few days to get there, but we're good. And the majority of you usually tell me, hey, dude, you have a really good way of explaining things. So, given that, let me try this approach. I work in public education. And I'm about to not work in public education. And the whole reason for my removing myself from public education is because this last Friday, which was 4/20, there was a national walkout that was organized by some kids who were protesting gun violence in schools and stuff. And I have to support my kids, and I teach law. So one of the things I teach is your responsibilities as a citizen of a democracy, things that you have to or should participate in. It's pretty simple. And so in this particular scenario, the kids came to me and they were like, if we walk out, are we going to be punished? Well, it turns out that my boss the night before had sent an email at 9 o'clock the night before saying, oh, these are the plans we have in place, blah, blah, blah. But don't share this with the kids because we don't want them to know. Okay, fine. Which was kind of stupid because it really would have been a better option if they had shared it with the kids because they would have gotten a better response. So I had a conversation with my kids in the morning. And then there was some paper I printed out and I put it out on my desk, and at some point or another my kids took a picture of this fucking document and then they put it on Snapchat. I didn't really care. It didn't matter to me. Why would I care? There was nothing about the document that made it top secret or something magical or whatever the fuck it was. I didn't care. But apparently, it mattered to my boss. And I think she gives a shit because she cannot control me. So the next thing I know, she fucking blows up. She takes everything out of context. She never comes and asks me what happened. And then Monday... So yesterday, I get written up. I've never been written up on a job in my fucking life. I get written up for disseminating security information I wasn't allowed to tell. Okay, well, I didn't. But she went on Friday and talked to more than 50 of my students. And I have to tell you, they came to me. They were like, Mr. Jones, are you going to get fired? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Why are they asking us all these questions? Because my kids love me. Because I treat them like human beings. And I was the only teacher that went out with them when they walked out on Friday and stood with them. Not for their message, because we didn't even have a conversation about what they were marching for. I just stood with them because this is exactly what I've been teaching them in law class all this time about how to exercise your rights under the Bill of Rights in the right way. That was it. That's all I did. That's all I told them. I literally said, if you go out there and act stupid, like typical teenagers, nobody's going to hear your message. It won't matter. I was so proud of them. But as a result, I have become disgusted with the people I work for. I have no respect for them at all. Period. I'm done with them. So now, I am putting out my feelers for a job in Austin as a lawyer, and I would like to work in public interest or nonprofit work. I'm not going to take less than I'm making now, so I'm not going to not take my contract when they offer it to me, but my hope is that when I get to August, I have a different job and I've moved on. So, I don't ask you guys for anything. I've never asked for anything. My surgery I've had to put back a whole year because my insurance refused to cover it because I work for a moronic school district. But if you have or you know anyone who works for a nonprofit, especially in the community in Austin, who's looking for a lawyer who can really bust balls and do good work, I would totally appreciate the recommendation. It's time for me to go out and change the world. And I'm done screwing around with stupid people and dumbass shit. I didn't deserve this, and this woman who had all my respect until this moment has none. And so I go to work every day now, like today, and they can look at me and say whatever they want. Hi, how you doing? Good morning. No, don't fucking talk to me because I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm done with you because you don't have the balls to stand up and do what's right. I do. I did what was right for my kids. And when I leave this job, the one thing I'm going to miss the most are my kids. So I'm in a mission to go out and save the world. I'm a lawyer, and I need a good job in Austin that's going to pay me well, but let me do things that make the world better for us. Not just trans people, not just LGBT people, but the marginalized people. People who are treated differently because they don't fit into somebody else's goddamn mold. I'm done with that. So, if you have recommendations, you can put them right down there. And I will keep you posted about my thoughts about surgery because I'm moving forward. It's just going to take me a little bit longer than I thought. And I want to share this journey with you all. So, I will talk to you soon.